Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikar HaKadosh. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and teachers at Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the brothers that's out there doing this work. And shalom to the hopefully elect sisters. Shalom. And what we about to get into is debauchery. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play the story real quick. And we're going to go through the scriptures. Oh, I'm trying not to laugh, but when I seen this story, it's been on for about a week now. Because what you call the Las Vegas Metro officer ran up in this man's house and deleted him. Because somebody was breaking into his house. So the officer came in there and deleted the wrong person. But, you know, the Most High got the right person, as always. So let's watch this story.
Good evening. We have new details about what led to a police shooting and killing of a homeowner who called 911 for help. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Our News Now investigators breaking the news that the Metro police officer who shot and killed 43-year-old Brandon Durham was called to the same home the night before for an incident involving the same people.
So here's what we know. Late on November 10th, Durham called 911 to report that 31-year-old Alejandro Boudreau was trespassing. So as we first told you, Officer Alexander Bookman responded, noted that Boudreau had left Durham's house. But then the next night, Durham called 911 again, saying people were shooting, breaking into his home. Well, that night, Officer Bookman shot and killed Durham after entering the property as Durham struggled with Boudreau over a knife.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes breaking the details that Officer Bookman was at the home the night before. And David, you have now obtained Durham's very first 911 call.
And Brian, this call is giving us some more information about the relationship between Brandon Durham and Alejandro Boudreau and what the officer who killed Durham did the night before at the same house.
They were friends at first.
43-year-old Brandon Durham calls 911 the night before a Las Vegas Metro police officer would shoot and kill him.
I think this person, I got a trespasser. I'm not gonna get it here, man. This person won't leave. This kind of big old black guy, kind of crazy stuff.
Okay, where is he at?
In my garage. I turned into a man cave.
Documents revealing Durham wants police to trespass 31-year-old Alejandra Boudreau. Durham referring to Boudreau as a man, although she identifies as a transgender woman. These booking photos show Boudreau from prior arrests in Florida.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. At first, they wouldn't show this guy's face at first. Look at that neck, though. You know what I'm saying? At first, they kept calling him her. They're like, she won't get out of his house. They thought this was a woman. They thought, if I would have seen this guy, I would have like, that's a man right there. But you know. And the Most High will expose your butt, man. If you hiding something, the Most High will bring it out to light. If you hide something in the darkness, the Most High will bring that stuff out into the light. Let's put it that way. Because this thing right here, and it goes deeper than this. So let's continue on with this story.
In Florida, records the News Now investigators obtained revealing police in Seattle arrested Boudreau as recent as this April. She listed her address as a homeless shelter. Police say Boudreau and Durham met about a month ago on a dating app.
I got a house guest. Some guy kind of just won't leave, so I don't want to get in issues. Yeah, but I'd rather just use the authorities to make sure.
Okay, so you want to trespass?
Yeah.
Bookman responded to the call with documents revealing he was the one who signed off on a positive outcome, writing, "Friend agreed to leave, called Uber to airport." 24 hours later, Bookman would be back at the house as Boudreau broke in and Durham called 911 again. 14 seconds after breaking down the door, Bookman would shoot and kill Durham. What we don't know right now is what conversations, if any, Bookman had with Durham and Boudreau the night before when Boudreau did eventually leave for the airport and then come back. We've requested Bookman's body camera video from that night, and we are waiting for that right now. I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now. Denise?
It's also unclear right now what Metro made the connection with Bookman was the officer on that previous call, and if there was any relevance to the shooting or the investigation. Boudreau has refused to appear in court, a judge ordering her to appear by any means necessary for a hearing, and that is coming up on Monday.
Calling him a her. Calling him a her. That's insane, man. And you know, Most High exposed this thing right here, man. These two guys. These two guys was going at it. You see who's in his thuntadons. His fruminaloons. They was going at it, man. And his children in the house. Let me show you his family. Here he is right here. That's his family. She was home at the time. While them dudes was in there checking their colons out, see if they were trying to cleanse their colons. I think he was there too. But these guys was going at it. So this dude was exposing these children to his debauchery. Now look up the word debauchery, and it means excessive indulgence in sensual pleasures.
Debauchery.
That's what he was doing. That's why he was in his underwear. Look, police got him. I got y'all. The Most High got him. Most High exposed this dude right here. This man right here. Got him. I got you. Let's continue on, man. Let's get some of these scriptures, man, because this is insane. Let me go to, let me get Romans. What's that, Romans? I had written it down. I think it was 13 and 13. Let me go get it in the, I think it's the NIV. 13 and 13. Let's try the NIV. Here it is. I think. Here it is, yeah. Romans 13, verse 13. Let us behave decently, as in the daytime, not carousing and drunkenness, not in sexual immorality, and debauchery, not in dissensions and jealousy. And that's what he was doing. That's why he was in his boxes and Chuck Taylors. That police came up in there. I got y'all. Look at this. Look at that neck, man. The Most High, spared his life and got him, because he's the one that owned that house, and he was allowing this man come up in there, and it was performing debauchery while his children was there, man. He exposed his children to this madness, man, and they think this is normal. Yep. Let's get some more scriptures. Look at that, man. This dude had this dude up in his room. Look at that. Look at them scars. This fool has some battle marks. Look at that hair. Look like a regular black woman. Let's get Galatians. I think it's 5 and 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 and 19 in the NIV. The acts of the flesh are obvious. The acts of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality. This fool had no morals, impurity, and debauchery. You see him in his drawers. You know what I'm saying? And that fool was on the Slovakia. That fool was on the phone with 911 for a while. You didn't have enough time to put your pants on, but you had enough time to dial 911. So that dude had been up in his house for a while. He probably topped him off and told him to get out. He probably got topped off and told the other guy to get out, man. You waking my children out. And that dude didn't want to leave. So he pulled out a knife. And old boy probably screamed like a woman. and dialed 911 while he was still in his. The only thing he probably was in there in his birthday suit. I'm just guessing. He probably was in his birthday suit, you know what I'm saying? And then he went down up in that room. He told the other man to get out. And the dude put out a knife, so he threw his drawers on and dialed 911. And the police, that officer was terrified. He was like, what the officer was like, what the hell? Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? He seen these two dudes right there, the knife right there. He just let loose, and the Lord was like, let loose on these guys. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. If you don't believe me, let me get it. Get it in the King James. Let's go to the King James. Oops, sluck ya. I believe it's in Job. Here it is. Here it is. Proverbs, sluck ya. This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So the Most High programmed this man to delete this man in his drawers, his boxes, and his truck trailers. While this big old other dude right here looked more threatening than him, because you don't see no arms on him, you don't see no weapon, but there was a knife right there, and they were struggling over it. And this dude is bigger than everybody in the room, but the Lord chose this dude to come up to the spirit world, so he talked to him. That's what the Lord did. And let's get some scriptures right here. Let me get this. Leviticus 18 verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. This is an abomination right here. And he had his children, exposing his children up in there. Man, if you got some debauchery, if you want some sex, deal with a woman, man. Man, just get a woman. They out there in the streets. You can pay for it, for a small price, you know what I'm saying? You can trick them, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't got a man, you know, she don't got no man, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of, them pole dancers out there on the streets too, man. Let's say it like that. Get one of those, man. Quit dealing with this, man. What's wrong with you, bro? What the hell? How you gonna invite this dude over your house? This dude is sick. This is a what you call it, a nightmare right here. This dude is dangerous. He's a danger to society, especially little boys. And this nigga, he invited this monster, this big old man, into his house with his children. He probably was eyeing that little boy. And this man right here exposed them to this dude. Where you at? This man. This big old thick neck, thick shoulder, strong as hell. He probably heard him in that room. Man, you got a big ass dick. Get the hell out of my house. And this what happened. The Lord invited this evil angel over there and took him out. The Lord took him out with 5 shots. They were trying to figure out why he shot him 5 times. That fool was scared. That's why it says right here in Proverbs 20 and 24, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? He had the gun pointed at him, but he lit him up. I think the angel of the Lord was right there guiding the bullets like, yeah, you know, the angels of the Lord, they like Superman behind the scene. And he just grabbed every one of them bullets and let the dude up, the one that's in his boxes and Chuck Taylors. Let him have it. Look, got the flashlight on him. He looked more threatening to the officer than this guy. This dude looked crazy, but this guy looked more threatening to the officer than this guy. And this dude got the hoodie on. Anybody can tell that this dude is at home, and this dude look like a thief. Man, what can you say? Let me give one more scripture. And what's that? Mark. I'm gonna call it. Here it is, Mark 7. But we'll go get this in the NIV. Let me try with NLT. Here it is. This is Mark 7:21. For from within, out of a person's heart come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, thief, and murder. This dude probably had murder on his mind. And the Most High took him out. Took this dude straight out. And his children's all in the house. This dude he was dealing with a man, because they said this police officer was at his house the day before dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? So this officer knew the situation right here. He probably came to the door the other day, and both of these guys is butt naked. He's like, oh man, I'm going on another call. They keep calling me over here. Why you gonna send me back to that house? I don't want to go back over there. And when he went up in there, because he kicked the door down. This officer right here kicked that door down because he heard some scuffling and screaming. And his daughter, I believe his daughter called the police too. And this dude right here got lit up. The Lord ain't playing with you, man. So whatever you hiding that you shouldn't be messing with, the Lord's going to expose your ass. He gonna bring that shit to light, like he did this dude and lit him up with his debauchery. So get your act together. Lord is not playing, man. You could be a Hebrew Israelite all you want. You can know all the precepts, but you're doing shit behind the scene. The Lord's going to expose you, man. He's going to expose you and light your ass up. And we almost there too. So why you want to look at this corridor? This officer was terrified. He didn't know what was going on, and he went in there by himself. So right here, let me go back. Here it is, Proverbs 20 and 24. Slakia. The Most High brought that man up into their house. He came in that house by himself, bold as hell. They said, a man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? He's supposed to wait for backup. I wouldn't go into that situation. Oh, the lights out. What if this dude's daughter pops out right there on that corner house? He would have lit that daughter up, man. Or his son was standing right there. He would have lit him up. This dude had the anger of the Lord in him. The Lord, go in there, and I want you to light this man up. Light him up. Look at this shot. Look, he had his camera flashed on him, but lit this man up. The angel of the Lord. The angels was like here, guiding them bullets over to this man's side and lit him up. Make sure he had a bad day. Make sure, look at him. Look at them flashes. Slap, them lead be slapping the hell out of you, dude. Slap, 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 slap. Slapped his ass 5 times. And he had this big old man right here up in his house. This is a big dude right here. Look at them shoulders, man. Are you gonna square up with this dude? Hell no. Oh, okay, that's Durham. That's not Durham, that's the name. The other guy's name. This fool looked like a Dominican. That's what he looked like. But that's a big dude right there. Look at that forehead. What kind of love this nigga found in it? What kind of features this dude found in this man? That demon was on this guy. Them demons on this man tough. To invite another man up in your house, busting the windows out, coming in there, then have a debauchery going on up in there. What can you do? What can you say? The Most High is no joke. Now they crying. Here we go. Oops. Now they crying. Look at all that makeup on her. They had got the civil rights attorney. He followed where the money's going. Everybody's upset. They said he was a good guy. He's a real estate agent too. He's a good guy, but he was dealing with this thing right here. He had him up in the house. It's terrible when people have good things to say about you when you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. They put the news ain't no joke. They put them together line by line. This is embarrassing. Let's listen up. Let's listen to this. Oh, this is 30 minutes long. We're not about to go all through all that. Here we go. Here it is. Breaking news, nigga.
Ago, it's still breaking news.
Oh, that's a black woman talking. We don't want to hear that. She sound like this man, right? She probably look like this dude right here. Look at that flash. She got the look where his gun's pointed at his face. So he probably took a couple right there. Look at that. That's a demon. The demon looking this way. That's a demon. That is a demon. That's a demon on these monsters, man. Let's see if we get some more footage. I want to see the police breaking down that door. This is him pulling up. The spirit of the Lord was on him, pulling up. He came near to delete, get you off world. Here we go. Oh, it was a couple of officers. Look, he kicking down that door. Bah! Who's sluck here?
Officers move quickly down a long hallway.
They didn't even yell police. Oh yeah.
Officers move quickly down a long hallway.
And as you can hear,
Officer shoots him 5 more times. Person on the right who turned out to be the homeowner who called. Person on the right. Person on the knife. Hey!
yes, you can hear him screaming.
And turning a corner, the lead officer sees 2 people struggling in a bedroom doorway, both holding onto a knife. Hey! Hey, drop the knife! The officer then
them bullets be slapping hard.
Opens fire on the person on the right who turned out to be the homeowner who called 911 for help. After Brandon Durham, a local realtor, falls to the floor of the bedroom, the officer shoots him 5 more times.
That kind of had me thinking about that movie, Half Baked, Nasty Nate. That fool was on that calendar, just stretching out his Speedos. The officer seen the same things that dude was in the Speedos. He just lit him up like, nah, man. I'm not about to have a nightmare of this guy.
Now, that's where I feel that this is when the officer needs to be arrested.
Who cares? Who cares? That was the Lord righteous anger right there. Lit his ass up. Matter of fact, let me get this. What's that scripture? What's that scripture? Let me see if I can find it. I can't find that scripture. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's in Job. No, I can't find it right now. I just woke up, so yeah, the Lord deleted this man. He got him on the face. He said, "Oh," and he hit the ground and got lit up 5 more times. And this is Chocolate woman speaking. You could tell she smoked cigarettes. I feel that's when the officer should be arrested. Look what the police got to say, though. This officer went into a scary situation.
Encountered when they entered the home. So the officers went in with exigent circumstances because they believed there was danger and violence occurring. They themselves witnessed and viewed damage to multiple vehicles, glass windows shattered out, looking as if someone broke through the window. And then they also heard banging and yelling. And, you know, the challenging part is when they round the corner and they encounter two individuals and there's a knife at play, and then they make their...
And that's why you don't shoot.
And they made the right call. She is listening to her. And that's why you don't shoot. Lucky I ain't no police officer. My gun will have a field day. If I pull you over, I'm using my gun with it. Pow, 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 pull over. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just saying, man, that officer went into a scary situation, man. And he was terrified. Yeah, here, look at the knife and look at the dude's face. They need to show this demon face again. And with that, Shalawah.